One sunny afternoon in a city that had seen its fair share of bizarre events, Godzilla decided to take a stroll. He had been cooped up in the ocean for too long, and a walk was just what he needed. Little did he know that today was going to be anything but ordinary. As Godzilla lumbered through the city, causing the usual amount of accidental chaos, crushing a few cars here, knocking over a building there, he heard something strange. It was a high-pitched tune that sounded oddly familiar. Turning a corner, he was met with the most bizarre sight. A group of toilets hopping down the street, each one with a little face on it, and all of them singing the infamous skibidi dop 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 yes yes tune. Godzilla blinked. Was he dreaming? He rubbed his eyes, but the skibidi toilets were still there, hopping in perfect unison and heading straight for him. Just as Godzilla was about to turn around and leave, because really, what could he do against an army of toilets? A booming voice echoed through the city. "Stop right there, toilets!" From the other side of the street came another group, led by a towering figure with a megaphone for a head. Speakerman! Behind him were dozens of speakermen, each blasting various sound effects, jingles, and battle cries. The skibidi toilets stopped and faced the speakermen. It was clear that these two groups had some serious beef. Godzilla watched as the two teams lined up, ready to clash. The air was thick with tension and a little bit of toilet cleaner smell. The leader of the skibidi toilets hopped forward, letting out a long, "Skibidi bop bop." Speakerman responded by cranking up his volume and blasting the opening notes of Eye of the Tiger. Before Godzilla knew it, the battle had begun. Toilets were flying everywhere, using their lids as shields and launching plunger missiles. The speakermen countered with sonic blasts that sent the toilets spinning through the air. It was absolute pandemonium. Godzilla, not wanting to get caught in the middle of this bizarre war, took a step back. But the ground shook, and both teams suddenly turned to him, realizing they had a common enemy, a giant lizard who was, quite frankly, way too big for the city. With a synchronized battle cry, "Skibidi!" from one side and Speakerman from the other, the two teams charged at Godzilla. "Whoa, whoa, whoa!" Godzilla tried to protest, waving his tiny arms in the air, but it was too late. Toilets started launching themselves at him, while speakermen blasted him with deafening tunes. Godzilla, more confused than ever, decided that maybe it was time to go back to the ocean. With one mighty roar that shook the entire city, Godzilla turned and ran, smashing through buildings and leaping into the water with a gigantic splash. The skibidi toilets and speakermen watched as the waves settled, and then, as if nothing had happened, they went back to their rivalry. Later that day, as Godzilla sat at the bottom of the ocean, nursing his wounded pride and slightly ringing ears, he made a mental note. Never again visit a city on a sunny afternoon, especially if there's a skibidi toilet parade and a speakerman concert scheduled on the same day.